Ever found yourself struggling with the installation of MeMu Player or Blox Fruits script? Let's take a moment to demystify these tools. MeMu Player is a top-notch emulator that brings the joy of Android gaming right to your PC, while Blox Fruits script is a fantastic mod for Roblox, enhancing your gaming experience. Unfortunately, installation can be a bit tricky, causing a few headaches. Well, worry no more, because by the end of this video, you'll have those installed in no time. Before we dive in, let's make sure you have everything you need for a smooth installation. First off, your system should meet the minimum requirements to run MeMu Player and Blox Fruits script. You'll need a computer with at least a dual-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, and 1 GB of free disk space. Operating system-wise, MeMu Player runs on Windows 7 and above, while Blox Fruits script requires Windows 10. Make sure your system is up to date, as outdated systems can cause compatibility issues. Another element to consider is your graphics card. Both applications work best with a dedicated GPU, but if you have an integrated one, don't worry, it should still do the job. And let's not forget about the necessary software. You'll need to have the latest version of DirectX and OpenGL installed. Once you've got all that sorted, you're ready to start the installation process. Now, it's time to install the MeMu Player. Our first step is finding the right place to download the software. Head over to the official MeMu website. This is the safest and most reliable source for downloading the MeMu Player. Once you're there, look out for the download button. It's typically in a prominent spot, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Click the button and the download will start. Depending on your internet speed, the download time can vary, but it's usually a quick process. Once the download is complete, locate the installer file in your Downloads folder. It's typically named something like MeMu Setup. Double-click this file to run the installer. A window will pop up asking for your permission to make changes to your device. This is a standard security measure. Click Yes to proceed. Next, you'll see the welcome screen of the MeMu Player Setup Wizard. It's time to start the installation process. Click on the Next button to continue. You'll now be presented with the End User License Agreement. It's always a good idea to read this agreement thoroughly. Once you've done that, click the I agree checkbox to accept the terms. The next step is to choose the installation location. The Setup Wizard will suggest a default location, but if you want to change it, just click the Browse button and select a different folder. Once you've chosen the location, click Next to continue. Now we're ready to start the installation. Click the Install button. The installation process will begin and you'll see a progress bar filling up. Sit back and relax as the software sets up. You might notice your computer slowing down a bit during the installation. This is normal. Installation processes can be resource intensive, but once it's done, everything should return to normal. Towards the end of the installation, you may be asked if you want to create a desktop shortcut or if you want to launch MeMu Player automatically when you start your computer. These options are entirely up to you. If you plan on using MeMu Player frequently, these could be convenient choices. Once the installation is complete, you'll see a Finish button. Clicking this will close the Setup Wizard. If you chose to create a desktop shortcut, you'll see the MeMu Player icon on your desktop. If not, you can always find it in your Start menu. Congratulations! You've successfully installed the MeMu Player on your device. From here, you can start using the emulator to play your favorite mobile games on your computer. And there you have it, your MeMu Player is installed. With MeMu Player installed, we can now move on to installing the Blox Fruits script. Now, to get the Blox Fruits script, we'll need to visit a trusted and reliable source. There are several websites out there where you can download scripts, but for the purpose of this guide, we'll use ScriptSource as our go-to platform. Remember, always ensure the site you're getting your scripts from is safe and reputable. Alright, once you're on the ScriptSource homepage, navigate to the search bar and type in Blox Fruits script. Hit that enter key and wait for the magic to happen. Among the results, you'll see several versions of the Blox Fruits script. I suggest going for the latest version because it's typically the most stable and up-to-date. Now, click on the Download button. This will prompt a pop-up window asking where you'd like to save the file. Choose a location that's easy to remember because we'll need to access this file shortly. After you've selected the location, click on Save and the download will begin. While we're waiting for the download to complete, let's talk about what the Blox Fruits script is. This script is essentially a set of instructions that tells the MeMu player how to run the Blox Fruits game. It's like the director of a play, guiding every actor, or in this case game element, on what to do and when to do it. Alright, back to business. Once the script has finished downloading, we're going to install it into the MeMu player. To do this, launch the MeMu player and click on the gear icon, which represents the settings menu. In the settings menu, look for the scripts option and click on it. This will open up a new window where you can manage your scripts. Click on the Add button and a File Explorer window will open. Navigate to where you saved the Blox Fruits script and select it. After selecting the file, click on Open and the script will be added to your MeMu player. Now let's make sure the script was installed correctly. Navigate back to the scripts window in the MeMu player settings and you should see the Blox Fruits script listed there. If it's not, try the installation process again. If it is, then you're all set. Alright, with that done, you're ready to jump into the world of Blox Fruits with your newly installed script. Just remember to always use scripts responsibly. They can enhance your gaming experience, but misuse can lead to issues with your game or even your MeMu player. Congratulations, you've successfully installed Blox Fruits script. Now that everything is installed, there are a few things you should know. Firstly, a common post-installation issue people often face is that the MeMu player might seem slow or laggy. Don't panic. This is usually because your computer's resources are being stretched. To resolve this, close any unnecessary applications running in the background. Also, make sure to keep your MeMu player updated for the smoothest performance. Secondly, you might find that the Blox Fruits script doesn't load or runs into errors. This can happen if the script is outdated or incompatible with the current version of the game. Always check for updates and ensure that you're using the latest version of the script. Now let's talk about some tips to enhance your experience. For the MeMu player, remember that it's not just for gaming. You can also run other Android apps on your computer. So feel free to explore and experiment. As for the Blox Fruits script, it's designed to give you an edge in the game. But remember, it's all about strategy and timing. Use the script wisely to maximize your gaming experience. Finally, don't forget to have fun and enjoy the game. After all, that's what it's all about. And remember, if you run into any issues, there's always a solution. So don't hesitate to troubleshoot or ask for help. With these tips, you should be ready to enjoy your gaming experience. So that's it. You've successfully installed MeMu Player and Blox Fruits script. Let's recap the journey we've just made together. We began with our pre-installation checklist, ensuring your system met all the necessary requirements to run MeMu Player and Blox Fruits scripts smoothly. Then, we dove into the installation of MeMu Player, taking each step carefully to avoid any potential issues. Once we had MeMu up and running, we turned our attention to installing the Blox Fruits script, ensuring it was integrated seamlessly into MeMu Player. We wrapped up with some crucial post-installation tips to help you get the most out of these tools, including how to optimize your settings and troubleshoot any problems that might arise. Remember, this is a community, so if you've got any questions or even some cool tips of your own, feel free to leave them in the comments section. We're all here to learn and grow together. Thanks for watching and happy gaming!